Welcome back. Nagsimula ng mapanood ulit sa SNA ang Season 2 ng Nissan GT Academy. At ngayong gabi kasama natin ang ilan sa mga Pinoy gamers turned race car drivers na sumabak sa kompetisyon. Kasama natin tonight ang Nissan GT Academy Philippines champion si Dean Jose at ang Nissan GT Academy Philippines runner-up Quattro Adriano at ang kauna-unahang babae na GT Academy Philippines participant na si Elysse Toral Menorca. Gentlemen and lady, good evening. Welcome to the score. Good to see you again.
Hi. Yeah.
Kamusta?
Good evening.
Parang kailan lang nagkasama-sama tayo sa UK. And now, we're getting the flashbacks as we're seeing it all again on television again as we relive it. Pero now we have a chance to talk to you guys after the months that have gone by na process nyo na lahat, after all the heat of the competition. Kamusta? Kamusta ang back to reality? Para sa'yo, Dean, simulan natin sa'yo.
Ngayon nakakahinga na.
Okay.
Kasi sobrang taas talaga ng pressure doon sa UK. Pero sobrang saya. Tsaka napaka-memorable talaga ng experience namin doon.
Amazing. Well, let's get into those details in a bit. Elysse, for you, I remember when you made the finals, everyone was so excited, the first girl to make it to the UK. For you, when that was, I don't know if you were aware of that nung nakatungtong ka na finals, pero nung nalaman mo yun, anong pakiramdam para sa'yo na, one, you're representing the Philippines, and two, you're the first female to make it that far?
Yeah, syempre, I was proud then to be like, syempre, the first female came from the Philippines pa, so parang Pinoy pride, di ba? And then, of course, I got a bit nervous at first, pero now looking back nga, parang, I can't believe I did that, and I actually went all the way to UK and represented the Philippines. So, nakakamiss. Now that it's airing, sobrang daming...
Well, we're all reliving it again. And in an amazing way, because the way it was shot, incredible stuff.
Yeah.
Quattro, for you, when you got there, of course you watched the previous seasons, you saw what was happening before, but of course they don't always repeat the same trials and challenges. What were your expectations coming in? Paano mo pinaghandaan yung sarili mo mentally and physically to go through the whole competition?
Well, yung last year, diba, nung 2015, first time ever nung sa Philippines yung GT Academy. So, well, when I didn't make it for that, I already wanted na, syempre, pag 2016, kung meron man, of course, may reservation dun na parang probably hindi din pareho yung ipapagawa sa amin ulit. And diba, parang it happened that way. When we ended up in the UK, it was at least some portions, diba, totally different nung ipinagawa nung sa 2015.
Right.
So in a way, parang just be prepared for anything. That's what I did.
Correct. Hindi mo basta-basta mapaghahandaan.
You can't just say na, oy, this is what they did in 2015.
Right.
I'm gonna be relaxed and like chill lang, okay lang. I'll just do what they did. Thank God I didn't kasi iba nga eh.
Well, Dean, one thing that's interesting about this whole competition, it's also a reality show. So, I don't know, I'm curious to find out, gaano kayo ka-conscious? How did that play into the whole competition? You have to spend time being interviewed, talk about your feelings, about the competition, about your competitors, and dealing with the weather, napakalamig doon. All of that, hindi lang siya basta-basta racing. Diba? So, kamusta yun yung all that mix that it's also a reality show for you?
Yeah, for me, ano siya eh, parang it's a glimpse of what a professional car racer is. And kasi professional car racer, kailangan, he must look good eh, even with those pressures, and he needs to perform well. And somewhat, we get to feel that. And truthfully naman na talagang na-feel namin na buong-buo talaga kahit na napakaikli lang nung time namin doon. So, kakaiba talagang experience. Medyo mahirap lang i-describe.
Right. A crash course, less than a week, and yet you can experience everything as much as they made you feel. No? Elysse, for you, how has this changed you and made you love this sport more? Because I remember the story, you were not planning to join this, di ba?
Yeah, that's true.
Sinama mo lang yung boyfriend mo to compete sa time trials dito, and yet, sige na nga, I'll try, and you made it this far. So para sa'yo, paano nagbagong buhay bilang isang babae in the racing community?
Yeah, because Nissan GT Academy was really the reason why I fell in love with racing. As in,
Galing.
I didn't know anything at all before. And then when I found out, syempre nga, like I said, I just wanted to accompany him.
Right.
And then when I discovered na I guess I can do this, and it was fun. It was really fun. And then I started playing Gran Turismo because of that also, Nissan GT Academy. And then I didn't expect I'd go into to the race camp all the way there. But syempre, since I was there, I tried to aim for the top na din. And and it was really fun. Lalo na I feel so lucky na I got to experience that. Kasi not everybody gets to experience something like that.
Right.
And you know, with the cars we drove and yun, we were in Silverstone.
Galing. Well, Quattro, the whole concept of from virtual to real race car driving. Tell us what you felt. You know, it's one thing to say it, and one thing to experience it. Now, wow, you prepare so hard on the virtual game, and yet you're thrown into the world of the real racing right away in a crash course in 1 week. Kamusta yung mix na yun, yung immediate transition na yun, and how the skills really can be prepared. Yun yung sinasabi nila, di ba? They can spot talent and skills somehow from the racing game.
When we went to the UK, di ba? So we were all as mentally prepared and as physically prepared as we could have ever been. When I speak only for myself. When I got on the car, in reality, compared to the game, parang it's almost got it, di ba? Parang they spent millions and millions of dollars into not only the game but into the program of the Nissan GT Academy. So in reality, what Nissan wants is to get gamers into racers. As I said, with the game being so realistic, talagang you would expect na everything is there. But when you are actually there, when you're actually, di ba, in the car, there's that something na iba eh.
Correct. Well, the G-forces for one, di ba?
One would say the G-forces. Obviously G-forces. How can you ever get that sa game? Pero as I said, I speak for myself, it's really in a way yung takot eh. Kasi yun nga, I was not, I only played games before. As a kid, di ba? I like racing. Racing is cool, di ba?
And if you crash in the game, you just hit the reset button. Okay.
So when you're here, it's not that simple, di ba? They'll send you the bill pa, di ba? So it's all of these things that go through your head. And possibly it's all of these things then that like mess up your racing. It's a skill in itself to cut that out na hindi, di ba? Don't think of that, di ba? Yung mga ganun.
At least for you, carrying the flag of women in a sport dominated heavily by men, what does that mean for you? I mean, how do you help break barriers, ika nga, and to help other girls out there say, hey, maybe this is something I can try out?
Actually, there are a few girls, even in other countries, they would message me on like Facebook
Hindi
or
mga
my
Pilipino
page.
to.
Yeah, like I was even
Hinanap ka nila.
surprised. Like they would message me like a long message saying, "Hey, Elysse, I found out you're this first female, ganyan ganyan," and then they would say, "Na you're so inspiring. Na at least you represent, the girl or the women who are also, there are other car enthusiasts also that are female. So parang, they felt like nakaka-proud na may female. So, syempre natuwa ako na at least may na-inspire ako na iba, even some friends then here in the Philippines na gano'n. So, yun. Sobrang saya ng GT Academy and then we learned so much and...
Awesome. Dean, for you naman, what did this teach you in terms of how close you got? Diba, the whole promise of the dream was from virtual to real, and potentially a professional race car driver. You saw it firsthand, you were that close. What did this tell you about this whole process of what their goal is and what they've been able to achieve as well throughout the years with GT Academy in producing real professional drivers?
It's not that easy.
Okay.
Yun ang masasabi ko talaga.
True.
Kasi I even threw away nga yung mga yung past ko, yung future ko, just for this one dream.
Yep, you gave up so much,
Yeah. And And yeah, yung program is just parang siyang golden ticket, parang Charlie Factory, di ba na?
Yeah.
And hindi siya traditional way kang dadaan. So for me, kung papasok ka dito, kailangan buo talaga loob mo and no half-hearted actions. And kasi yung program to napakaganda na they produce results, and until now there are still famous professional car racers na hinahanga.
Graduated,
Yes.
from GT Academy.
Yeah.
So excellent stuff.
Yeah.
And we hope that the Philippines can compete again. And
Yeah.
you guys are part of history. Cherish that. I'm sure this is one of the most memorable moments of your lives. So,
Yeah, it
and
is.
you're lucky it's on HD.
Yeah.
That's what's important.
Something you can show to your grandkids one day.
Yeah.
So again, congrats. Thank you for representing the Philippines so well. We're
Thank
proud
you
of you,
so
and we
much.
can't
Thank
wait
you.
to relive it all again. The episodes air on Saturday nights here on SNA. So, salamat guys.
Thank you.
Hi guys, keep watching The Score for the latest sports updates, and don't forget to subscribe to the ABS-CBN Sports in Action YouTube channel.